go again.
Speeding.
You ready?
Okay.
On action. Little sprints, thank you. Background.
Yeah. Well, I was a fan of MMA for a long time. Way back in the day, kind of before it's exploded into the monster that it is. And I was just really interested in the people that chose to do this for a living and put their bodies and their livelihoods basically on the line for very little money, and really pursuing that thing that most of us try to always avoid, which is physical violence. And I just thought about it for a few years, and it just became apparent to me that with all the different stories of the men and women here, that would be a great place to do a family drama. Well, the way it worked, pitching it, telling people about the idea really wasn't convincing anyone, just because I think there was a sort of preconceived idea of what that show would be based on the world. So I just wrote the script on spec so that I could kind of show people that this is not what you think it is. It's not. It's about more than the sport of MMA. It's about the people and their lives, and that a lot of these themes are the same. The same themes of life that everybody deals with. We went straight to series, so typically, you would shoot a pilot and then they would decide off of that. But DirecTV said we just want 10 episodes, so let's just go straight into the series. So I wrote a Bible for them, which is basically a kind of an outline of what that first season would be, and then pretty much threw it all out as I went and let it evolve and become what it had to become. Right. Well, initially I just started going to gyms around Los Angeles, but once we really got the ball rolling, I reached out to Greg, and he was incredibly generous and great. And I went out to Albuquerque and met him and spent some time with him, and since become a dear friend. Now he's our technical consultant on the show, and I go out there a couple times a year. He comes out here, but he can't be here every day. So Greg put us in touch with Joe Daddy Stevenson, who has really been our guru, who kind of trained all the guys right when we started. Joe's on set every day. He and I design the fights together. And then he choreographs them and trains up our guys. So Joe's really there with us every day, along with a couple other local fighters. A guy named Juan Archuleta is with us as well. But Joe's really the leader on set for all these guys. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm happy that happened. I mean, that was what I wanted to do with the show, and because I think it's like you said, the themes are very universal. They're a little more visceral in our show, but that's because that's the life that our characters have sort of chosen. But I really wanted to honor the people that do this sport, and I think that they do appreciate kind of telling the real stories and showing their lives. But it's been really great to have people that are not fans of MMA come to the show. So yeah, I think it's just all the big themes of life. Survival, family, love. Trying to keep your foot in the world, and trying to hang on.